Supporters say legal same-sex marriages could begin in North Carolina any day now.
It's the result of the U.S. Supreme Court's refusal this morning to hear appeals to gay marriage bans in 5 states, including neighboring Virginia. News 13's Frank Faboni has been covering the story.
Frank, how does a decision in Virginia impact us here?
Well, Virginia is in the same appellate court district as North Carolina, the Fourth Circuit. The Supreme Court's refusal means the lower court rulings overturning bans in Virginia and other states will stand. Because they're in the same circuit court as North Carolina, courts here have to abide by those same rules, spelling victory for same-sex marriage supporters.
We want to make the commitment that our brothers and sisters that are heterosexual can make. So
gay couples seeking marriage licenses in North Carolina until now have been denied, but that could all be changing very soon.
This morning, the Supreme Court chose to not take up any of those cases.
The spokesperson for the Campaign for Southern Equality says those cases and the court's decision clears the way for marriage equality.
When the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that same-sex couples have a constitutional fundamental right to be married, that impacts North Carolina and says that North Carolina has to also abide by those laws.
We're just other humans, and we're just here to show our love for all people.
Laws that have an entire community rallying to raise awareness.
We want more supporters. We want people to realize that, at some point it will be legal to marry in North Carolina.
And overturn North Carolina's marriage amendment, defining marriage as between one man and one woman.
The right of the people in North Carolina came together and says one man, one woman.
Defenders of North Carolina's law and amendment banning gay marriage say judges have now overturned the will of the people.
I think the Supreme Court it was a cowardly act. We're not going to touch it.
we're hoping that we could have a marriage license.
But for couples seeking marriage equality, years of denial are now being replaced with hope.
It's an incredibly exciting day knowing that we'll probably have some fall weddings here in Western North Carolina here real soon.
The ACLU says it'll ask a federal judge to strike down North Carolina's ban based on today's decision. That judge says he's giving the parties involved 10 days to respond before he makes a decision. The Attorney General's office has not commented yet, but the Attorney General in South Carolina says they will continue to uphold their constitutional ban until their case is heard by the courts.